Fuck you, Blooper. You belong in the water. That guy is so funny. That's one of the funniest like videos for video, just like in video games I've ever seen. I was wondering how many people were even gonna know what the heck I was talking about when I said that. I'm glad at least Pixie knew, so it didn't make me look like a complete jerk. Because it's like, hey, how dare you come in saying that and being all rude. But it actually has meaning. Okay, let's, oh man, a lot of messages here. Bloop bloop, blooper, bloop bloop. Alright. That video is so funny. I love the fact that it's like 25 minutes long too, and the whole time it's entertaining. It's like so good. It's such a good video. Back in my day, there wasn't even an Andy. Hey Frosty, what's happening, man? Welcome back, everybody coming in. I see a bunch of people are coming in, so welcome back, everybody. Hello, hello. It's Monday. It is Monday, back to work day for a lot of people, but for those of you coming in, welcome back. How is everybody? No Kappa. Oh, snippity. Nipple. Thank you, Catbug. It's Catbug. Sugar peas. There we go. Is that right there? That's probably good, right? There. That's the kind of stream that I want to watch. That is the best right there. I don't think we're gonna get any better than that. So we're just gonna go with this. Hitbox link. Yeah, sure. This is how we're gonna play games from now on. I'll just keep the game in like the bottom right corner, and Catbug will rule the stream there, I think. Let me get that hitbox link. I like this. I feel that the stream has had an upgrade now. I think this is definitely better for everybody. Oh, thank you, Frost. Thank you very much. It's such a happy little. It's so happy. It's Catbug. Alright, where does Catbug go? Let's see. Well, first of all, we gotta get Catbug's size right. Catbug is about probably the size of BMO, or maybe a little smaller. Let's actually Catbug here, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Catbug's watching chat. Catbug's just like, yay for chat. There we go. Looks pretty good. I'm Catbug! Thank you so much for reminding me about Catbug. Like, that's gotta happen. Good job, Shu. Nicely done. Who is here? I want to call everybody out by name. Give everybody a little shout-out action real quick. Who's here? Frosty, Tinker Toy, Ace, Shu, Coonfox, Technomancer, Hobbit, Bobo, Kaeru, Nicro, Rhino Duffy, Pixie, Vanity, and Zedekiz. Alright, well, welcome back, everybody. Happy Monday to you all. Blade Runner. This is a lot like Blade Runner. This game looks very much like Blade Runner. It's one of the reasons why I like it so much. Hey, Ace. Hi, Tinker Toy. What is this game and where can I get it? If you really want it, Shu, you're gonna have to get an emulator, or get yourself a Super Nintendo. I don't even know I don't think they released this game in Japan, but that's it right there. That's Shadowrun. This game is pretty cool. Hey Ryan, how have you been? Control type B. remember the difference between A and B. What is the difference? Hang on a second, I don't remember what the heck the difference is. Got to check our instruction manual. Controller parts. It's been a long time since I played this. Here we go. Control type A and B. Use this option to select your control type. Type A. Left, right, up, down on the control pad moves your character diagonally. Control type B. Diagonal on the control pad moves your character diagonally. Oh, alright. Then yes, we want control type B. We definitely want B. Okay, well then we're already good to go. So, in case you guys didn't catch that, if you move left with the control pad, it normally, on A, it moves you this way at an angle. But now it's going to move me directly left, and if I want to move at an angle, I just press at an angle. So it's a little different there. But, that's what we want. Andy, is your character a furry? No, but there are furry type, I guess, things in here. Like there's Kitsune, I believe. She is a half fox, half person. And there's, I think, a couple people like that. I probably shouldn't be on too long, but I'm stopping to say hi, Andy. Well, hi, and I love you too, Fox. Good to see you as well, and that's fine. If you gotta go, I'm just happy that you said hello real quick. It's always nice to just have your presence here, even for a moment. Yes, we're going retro for at least a little while today. Today is definitely more of retro, at least for a little bit. Can you guys hear the volume okay? Can you hear the music playing and everything alright? Because it sounds a little quiet to me. And this game has really good music, so I want you guys to hear it properly. I just want to point out real quick, the guy that you saw in the beginning there, getting all shot in the street, that's you right there. And everybody thought you were dead, and you were supposed to be dead, but apparently you're quite resilient. You can hear it okay, Pez? Okay. I would imagine you're watching on the hitbox there. It is a little quiet for you. I can turn up a little bit then, because yeah, it does sound like it's just a little on the quiet side. All right, let me give you guys a little bit of volume, just a little bit here. Hello, SRD. How's it going? I have a SNES. I need the game. Oh, well, shoo, yeah, I'm sure it's not too expensive. You have the new Shadowrun. I played it, but I did not really enjoy it. I thought they could have done a lot better with the technology that is out there today, and I was quite bummed out. Half a liter cup, it's amazing. A half a liter cup of what? What are you talking about, Ryan? What are we having a half a liter cup of? Schmickel. Schmickel. Schmickel is pretty bad sometimes. He's a little misbehavior. Hey Noodle, welcome back. How's it going for you? Wizzy, welcome back too. How are you? Void Pyro, how are you doing too? Pixel art is great. Yes, this game has really good graphics. It has good music. It's not the most action-oriented game, but it's like kind of a point and click. Not well, no, that's not a good way to put it because I am moving around with the control pad. Like I'm using this to move around. But it does have the element of point and click. Like, see, you get a hand cursor if you want to look at something, and then L and R can be like little fast ways to interact with stuff. So we got a scalpel here, so I can press L and just look at it, you know, just to analyze. Okay, it's a very sharp instrument. But if I want to pick it up, I press R, and now I've picked it up quickly. Or if you want to press the B button, you can get more options. So like I was doing quick options with L and R, but if I want to like actually get a list and choose from that list, I press B and then I press B again on the object. Now I have the choice of exit or open, which again shows R. So we'll open it up, take a look in the fridge here, and we'll see that there's a slap patch. Now, keep in mind, this is the year 2050, so you're going to see some words that might not be like known to people, and I'll go ahead and point them out as we play along. But a slap patch is basically a bandage. It'll heal you. So we're going to take that. You can examine it though. This is a healing patch. So we're going to pick it up and take it. Now, again, instead of just doing it the long way, I'm going to R-click this, and boom, it's open. So a little bit faster there. So this is where they stuck me in the morgue. Let's have a look and see if there's anything here. Now that's your name. A piece of paper just fell out as I analyzed it, but in case you guys missed that, his name is Jake Armitage. And I always liked that name. I always thought that's a cool name. He's a cool looking dude. It's a torn paper. Now we got that in our inventory. That's you right there. This is your status screen. Body is the amount of HP you have. So I have 30 out of 30 HP right now, which is crazy considering I just got the crap shot out of me. You get magic later in the game. Strength modifies, I believe, the amount of damage that you can take and your ability to use heavier weapons. Charisma modifies how many people that you can have in your party. You can actually get teammates in this game, up to 3, I believe, and you can have a pretty strong party. You can have mercenaries that are just like full-on gunners. You can have hackers, Shadowrunners, which are like kind of like a mix. If I remember right, they're like a mix between like a little bit of combat and a little bit of hacking into the, as they call it, the Matrix. And the Matrix is the streamlined computer system that basically all the large corporations use. And anytime you hack into the Matrix, it's usually to bypass security or to get yourself some quick money. The next stat below, Karma. Karma is excuse me. Karma is your experience system. The more karma you get, the more you can spend it on new abilities and things like that, such as upgrading your body, magic, strength, charisma, spells. Money is called, in this, I believe it's pronounced Nuyen, but you get Nuyen and spend it on, you know, the typical stuff. And then you can get armor, items, you have a whole list of stuff here, cyberware. You can actually get implants to make you faster, stronger, things like that. There's a lot of cool things like that. Excuse me. Anyway, so let's go to the items and look at that torn piece of paper and analyze that. Oh, apparently I have a matchbox too. Let's have a look at that too, examine it. Wastelands Club logo on the back. Now, I think if I remember right, it's kind of funny. I say remember right, but I believe you have lost your memory to an extent. I think. Warehouse number 5. Okay. Oh, I forgot to get confirmation if the music is loud enough. I think it probably is now, but if it's still too quiet, I can turn it up more. I'm going to read chat real fast here. Sorry, everybody. I know there's a lot of messages I haven't read yet. Andy is retro today because we kicked him from Diablo for hogging up all the RNG. That's true. Hobbit was really mad last night. He actually threw a fit. He was like, Andy, you suck. I hate you. And I'm never playing with you again until I get some some RNGesus on my side, and I was like, alright, I'm sorry. So, yeah. Today is Hobbit's Day in Diablo 3. Pixie, I am doing great, thank you for asking. A little tired today, but doing great, and I'm happy to be playing some Shadowrun. I hope you guys enjoy it, I really do. Doing fine. Will you play Terra today? Wizzy, probably not today, no. I actually have 3 different Super Nintendo controllers. Let me show you guys real quick. This is cool. I have the United States and I believe Europe controller, which is this one. So this is the original Super Nintendo controller. Got your L and R buttons on top. Then, this is really cool. I keep it in a bag because I don't want anything to happen to it, because on eBay, apparently, the story is that they have a warehouse that was left alone for a long time in some... It's basically a warehouse where they store lots of just items that are for, what is it called, the retail industry. And they found a bunch of Super Famicoms in there, Japanese Super Nintendos that were never opened, brand new. And so this guy was just selling them on eBay, and he's like, here, the serial numbers, you can match them up if you want, it's legitimate, and it was. They were legitimate, brand new Japanese Super Nintendos. So I was like, I have to have that. And a few years ago, I was like, oh man, and I had the money available, and it was only like $250 or something. And they were just clearing it out. He had like a few hundred of them. And so anyway, this is the Japanese Super Nintendo controller, and you'll notice that the buttons are colored differently and whatnot. And the actual control cord length is much shorter than a normal controller. And then finally, I also have just kind of a generic knockoff brand Pro Pad, as it's called. I'm not sure who makes it. I don't think it's Mad Catz or anything like that, hopefully. Who made this? Interace, apparently. SN Pro Pad. But anyway, this one is a little bit bigger. I always like this because it fits my hands a little bit better, but it's got turbo buttons here and stuff like that. Today I'll be playing with the original Super Nintendo controller, but you know, there's that option there. And then I guess since we already showed off the Japanese controller, let me just show off real quick what the actual system looks like. This is the actual Super Famicom here. This is the Japanese version of a Super Nintendo. And I obviously, you know, I keep it in the original wrapping so that nothing, you know, it doesn't get dirty or anything. But the game goes right in there. It's a top loader. And then the games for it also look... the games actually look like Nintendo 64 games. Like, because they're actually... I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's very gently rounded along the top there. Now, I got a case on this one. Here, let me just pull it out for you guys real quick, and you can see. There you go. So yeah, it's actually quite similar to a Nintendo 64 game. See, there's Blast Corps for the 64. So they're kind of they got that rounded little shape on top, and on the sides too. That's where I find it similar. They're just kind of similar sizes too. So yeah, there you go. This came out in 1993. Yes, yep, yes it did. Put BMO back. BMO sits on the Super Nintendo. By the way, Tinker, and I don't think Production's here right now, but Sorry I haven't found a better spot for BMO yet. I just, well, everybody, I just haven't figured out how I want to go about that, because I need it where you guys can see it, but it's not in the way and stuff, and it doesn't get knocked over, because if I drop BMO, I'll be sad. That would really be upsetting. Loves The Matrix. Well, I'm assuming you mean the movie when you say The Matrix. Pez, which I thought that was, at least the first one was amazing. Like, it was such a good movie. As soon as I saw the previews for it, I was like, oh man, that movie looks like it's gonna be awesome. Oblivious to me, congrats. Did I miss something, Shu? Oh, see, I know that, yeah, everything was a little different. You know, when you compare, like, European versus US and stuff like that. Even the refresh rate is different. The Super Family looks like the U1. Oh, okay. Yeah, ours are quite different. Oh, well then, actually, hold on. If you guys haven't seen the US Super Nintendo, I'll show you that too. Here. This is what a United States Super Nintendo looks like. Quite different. It's just a big box. I actually, I know Frost doesn't really care for it, but I kind of like it. It's, I guess maybe because I grew up with it. I don't know. It works. It's the job done. Now it's a little yellowing on the bottom there because of the kind of plastic they used, and over the years it just kind of wore out. But yeah, the game goes right in there. Hey Sea Lion, welcome back to you. Hazel, welcome back as well. How are you both doing? Oops, I dropped my controller. Good thing they're durable. Yeah, I'd be sad if I dropped it. Very sad. The system, that is. I know you haven't been snuggle him. I do. I freaking love my little BMO. Love my BMO. Yes, we will be playing. I just, I love talking to you guys, too. I know it's been already probably, like, yeah, almost 30 minutes, and I barely played. Is an ugly guy. Yeah, see, Frost, he's never been much for the US one, and that's okay. Now we're going to close that thingy there, because this is just polite. It's alive! So... they just saw me come back from the dead. They said he's flatlined out, as in he's dead, no longer breathing. So these guys are scared. Let's try talking to him. There's nobody here but us mice. So yeah, they don't want to come out. Now, I think this is locked. Yeah, it's locked. Anything here? No. If there's anything you can interact with, it'll actually tell you. Opening doors, again, I can press the B button and get the option, but if you just want to do it fast, you just double tap R. And much quicker. If I missed any messages, I was trying to catch up there. So if I did, just let me know. The original PS, PlayStation 2. Yeah, PlayStation 2 controllers were freaking tough as ever. There you are, production. Hey. Wait, you're still not moderator? That's weird. I gotta fix that. You know, I'll just put that on my list to check out, because it should be. It should completely be on there still. What? You can't be alive. I saw you getting geeked by those hitmen. Okay, geeked. I believe by the context you can pretty much figure out what geeked means, meaning killed, shot up, you know. Now, you'll notice that hitmen is in bold. The way this game works is anything in the text that's bold is an important key piece of information, and you can actually use the Ask About command to further get details on that subject, if they have any. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So first we're going to talk to him and see if he has anything else to say. You're crazy showing your face again. You better get smart like me and pack a firearm, or you'll wind up dead. Alright, now, again, we got another keyword there, firearm. So now I have two options. I can ask him about firearms. I ain't got no time to talk to a corpse. If those guys find out I was with you, I'll be creamed too. Alright, so nothing more about firearms. What about the hitmen? They want you dead. If I were you, I'd watch myself. Okay, so that's really all this guy has to say. We've talked to him about every subject that we can. If you hit talk again, he repeats what he said. So it's pretty much that's it. Now he takes off down there. And then little doggy in here, you'll notice. We're gonna do a good deed here. We're gonna let this doggy out if we can. There you go. I think he was saying thank you, and you'll notice he dropped a little something on the ground there. Dog collar. Shiny dog collar. Let's go ahead and take it. Now, does it actually have any purpose right now? I don't think so, but let's examine it. See if it. Oh, okay. Yep, that's it. Yeah, production, usually it takes just a little bit of time there. That guy looks like Joe Pesci. Hey, he kind of did, yeah. I didn't think of that. You're right. Alright, now that guy just ran down here. That didn't sound good. Sounds like somebody just got shot. Looks like you took a wrong turn, Dreckhead. It'll be your last. Now I'm pausing it real quick because he called me Dreckhead. You'll see that word in this game as well. I believe that originated from Shadowrun. Dreck it seems to be the closest that I can relate it to is like damn or shit. Like sometimes they'll just say like, ah, Dreck, that sucks. Or like that guy, he called me a Dreckhead, you know. So it seems to be kind of like a mix of damn and shit. It's the future. It's the future, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, now we gotta pick up this gun real fast. I just grabbed it off the ground. Get over here for a moment. Go to our weapons. Equip the Beretta pistol. So I can either give it to the bad guy so he can, have better chance of killing me. I don't feel like doing that. No, you can't do that. Or I can use it. Let's use it. So now we got a Beretta on. Now it's equipped to the A button. Let's go try to put this guy down. Now that's an orc. That is a full-on orc. Now my aim is not very good. His isn't either. My weapons skill is very low, but we took him out. We didn't even get shot, so that's pretty good. Fortunately, he had bad aim. I'm gonna go with shit, because shithead makes more sense than damn head. Well, I said it's like a combination kind of thing. Alright, let's examine the body. Nothing here. Let's examine this body. Alright, we got a worn leather jacket, so let's pick it up. That's good. Now we can put it on. Now I've gained 1 armor point. Let's come down here. I have a strange feeling about those eyes. Now, see, this is also, again, this is like, excuse me, in the world of Shadowrun, as you saw, like in the beginning intro there was the half fox, half woman, and you got an orc, and now you've got a dog that talks. This is a full-on dog, but it can talk. Now, I don't know if it's actually moving its lips or it's talking to you telepathic, whatever. But either way, it's talking to you, so tread carefully. Dog controls your destiny. Seek out 3 items of his favor, and then seek his shrine. So we're going to ask about dog. And now he's just like, no. I guess he's done telling us stuff, so you can ask him other stuff, but he's pretty much done talking to you except for that one thing. So we have to seek out 3 items of his favor, and then seek his shrine. So we'll remember that for later in the game, and now he's gone. Like, you go over here and he's just, it's like, what the heck was that about? If you guys are like, what was that? That's pretty much the feeling that you're supposed to have. Bulletin board, what do we got here? The news board reads, 7th generation cyber deck, now in keyboard size. A cyber deck is what hackers use for hacking into the Matrix. There's different ways you can hack into the Matrix. There's these people, they're the Shadowrunners. When Shadowrunners hack into the Matrix, or I think data jackers, they call them. No, they use a. Well, I think they call them data jackers, but they use a data jack, which is dependent on, I guess, what you want to use. Some data jacks are just like kind of like a little laptop that you can use to hack into the Matrix. Other data jacks can actually go in the back of the head, like actually inside of your skull, and then you plug in through the back and you hook up to the Matrix that way. Deckers, thank you, Deckers. Coon Fox, you got it, Deckers. I couldn't remember what they were called. Yes. And let me show you a picture of a Decker, because these guys look really cool. There's actually a lot of nifty pictures in this manual. I don't know how well they're going to show up on stream, because it's black and white. Oh man, it's probably gonna be terrible. I'm sorry, guys. Let me at least find the Decker. Oh, I'm so glad Coon Fox remembered. Here, this guy. Now this guy, he is like completely cybered out. I know it's probably not the clearest, but he's got a lot of tech in his head right now. Those are all wires and stuff, and it's just kind of showing a little sample of what kind of hardware he has in his head. Trying to see if there's any other cool pictures to show you guys. I don't think so. I mean, there are other nifty pictures here. Oh, here, this guy. Now, see, it's so dark. I don't know if you guys will even be able to see this, but this guy's actually sitting at the computer, and he's plugged in. Yeah, it's probably too hard to see, but he's got wires coming out of his head, going into the computer and everything. So that's cool. Futuristic cussing simulator. Yes, Nitro, it is. You got it. Mataleo, Pale Nerd, welcome back to both of you. How's it going? Now, you are wanted dead. People want you dead, and you don't know why. And even I don't remember, but there's a guy already out the window. If you look left, oh, he shot me. He hit me, too. People want you dead for sure, though. So I ran into this building real quick to take cover. You get snipers trying to whiff shots at you sometimes, hitmen randomly on the street. So you gotta be careful. Let's go, there's a club right here. Let's go to this club. See if there's anybody here we can talk to a little bit. As told, hey! You're here early today. Welcome back, my friend. How are you? What if the dog is a god in disguise? I think that dog actually is some type of a god character. Find another party member. Yeah, Fox. Yes. I knew you were going to get at that production. Instead of Leisure Suit Larry? I've never actually played that game, but I've heard it's apparently... Okay, Pale Nerd, no problem. I'll see you later. Hey, as told. This game brings back memories. Oh, Jigglypuff, you've played this. That's awesome. Not many people have. Not many people at all. This is kind of a an unknown game to an extent. You look troubled, young man. Is something wrong? You best be prepared. I've had to heal enough men who thought they were safe running the shadows. Now, he just gave us a keyword, heal. So let's ask him about healing. Forget all that talk of magic. You're better off leaving yourself in the hands of a skilled street doc. So what do you have to say about street doc? Pity I'm retired, but there are some good ones around. Most can handle tech like that data jack of yours. Now, you'll notice, look on the side of Jake's head. Jake, I know I'm going to do some repeating, because I know we got people coming in. Jake is the name of the guy that we're playing as, Jake Armitage. And if you look on the right side of his head, you'll see he does have some form of a head computer attached to him. So yeah, he's got what's called a data jack. So I am able to actually connect into the Matrix. Now, I can ask him about other stuff, but I don't think he knows anything else. Yeah, see, that's a generic response right there. Slow down. You're talking too quick for me, so, you know. So we've pretty much tapped this guy for all information. Let's talk to the bartender. See what he's got going on. Haven't seen you for a while. Your usual, I suppose. So this guy apparently knows me. Sitting at work doing nothing. Oh, well, at least you're able to watch, as told. Jake Deadseas. Well, they thought anyway. You should do a series of playing Baldur's Gate 2, Icewind Dale, Neverwinter. That's not a bad idea at all, Mataleo. I don't know if I would do that. Don't forget, if you're going to have Baldur's Gate 2 and Icewind Dale, Neverwinter, I feel like then we need Planescape Torment on that list as well. You should revive Emilio, at least here. Emilio. If we can find Emilio, then we will. Yes. State Farm, right. Alright, so let's see. One iced tea coming right up. So we'll let him get the iced tea first. Apparently that's what I usually drink. That bartender looks... He does a little bit. So there we go. Now we got another little iced tea. I'm going to examine it first to make sure it's legitimate iced tea and it's to my specifications. Nice iced tea. The iced tea is chilled. Okay. Alright. Well, then I guess we can take it. Now let's talk to this guy a little more and try to get some information. So what's been happening with you? Last I heard, some Mr. Johnson had you lined up for a run. Mr. Johnson being a generic name for some guy that's offering work to you. I never quite picked you as a Shadowrunner. Okay, so now we got another keyword. Let's ask him about a few things here. See if he knows anything about firearms. No. Healing. No. Hitman. No. See, I'm gonna go through the list fairly quick because, see, we just got two words now. There's a few who are regulars, Deckers mostly. That's what Coon Fox was talking about. The hackers into the Matrix and all that. They also do some fighting on the side, depending on the quality of the Decker that you get. Why are you thinking of hiring? So let's see here. Let's ask about Deckers. Ooh, nice. Data jack now. If you don't have a cyber deck, I wouldn't go jacking into the Matrix with only your data jack. Best hire a Decker to do the job for you. So yeah, see, that's why he's saying a Decker, because Deckers are professional Matrix hackers. These guys know what they're doing. Anything about a data jack? Something wrong? Last time I saw you, you didn't have a data jack. Can't you remember even having it fitted? See, apparently I don't have a data jack, I guess. Or a cyber deck. Alright, so let's see. Did I ask about hiring? Hiring them can be expensive. Okay, Street dock. Nope. Alright, so that's pretty much, we've run out of information from this guy too, but that's good. He actually gave us a lot of good stuff. IAS76, hello and welcome to you. How's it going? Gary Coleman and Golem had a child. Okay, I guess. Who's this fella? This is a Jamaican fella. Back off, dude. Can't you see I'm using the phone? I guess that's all he's got to say. Now, he's using a video phone. Before we talk to that guy sitting there, let's talk to this orc. Hamfist. Don't like you already. That's his name, by the way. His name's Hamfist. You best have good Nuyen if you want to hire a Decker like me. So this guy right here is a Decker. He's, I've hired him before in the past. He's pretty tough. Done 100 runs, and I haven't lost one neuron yet. Let's see how much he costs. I probably can't afford it. I don't even know if I have no money anyway, but let's just see how much he wants. 500 Nuyen and Hamfist chop up cyberspace real good. Okay. Well, obviously I can't afford him, so no thank you. He probably doesn't really know anything else that I need to know about. Oh, there's another Shadowrun word there. Spug. Spug? I'm not really sure. Spug is just kind of like, I I actually don't entirely know. I would guess that Spug is kind of like, fella, or maybe even like a kind of like derogatory fella, like maybe, what would be a derogatory fella? It's just, it's not exactly like nice, but it's not exactly rude either. Hey Bobo, how's it going? Welcome back. Raceland, welcome back too. How are you? Oh. Alright, let's just see if he happens to know anything about Shadowrunners. Okay, he does, actually. If you need tech, I can burn any ice there is. If you need magic, the Jamaican cast magic for you. Okay, so that Jamaican fellow over there, apparently he knows the magic. But we didn't get any keywords, but that's good to know. Alright, so club patrons. Let's see here. He looks very tired. I've had a rough day, I need some rest. Look, I just want to relax and unwind. Alright, so he doesn't really sound like he wants to talk to us. You know, if you want to ask him about something. I'm too tired, maybe later. So this guy, we're not going to be able to get any information out of this guy, because he's just, you'll notice, he's just not want to cooperate. But, let's see if we can maybe win him over with an iced tea. So we're going to give this iced tea to this guy. Cheers, chummer. Chum. My favorite too. I almost had them. I had the tickets in my hand. Nice. Upset. So yeah, now he's a little more talkative. So what are these tickets? What is this about? Tickets to the Maria Mercurial concert. They were almost mine. I even gave Grinder the money. Alright, so let's see here. Who's Grinder? Poor Grinder. He got wasted by Lone Star. The morgue guys carried him off with what was left of him. Lone Star is the police. You know anything else? Deckers. No, we're just gonna go down the list a little bit, see if he knows anything else. It's been a long time since I played this, so I kind of remember some of this stuff to check for. But Maria Mercurial is the hottest thing in town. She doesn't come by these parts too often, so she's a singer. Anything about Shadowrunners? No? Okay, so I think we've pretty much gotten all we need from this guy as well. Alright, I think that's everybody in the bar here, so let's head back out. Literally rent-a-cops. Yes! That's... Thank you, Fox! I'm so glad you're here to, like, kind of, like, clear things up, because there's definitely, some things I don't remember. Now, I don't need to go this way, but I did go this way, because I saw a sniper in a window down there, and I didn't want to get shot if I could help it. Now, there's people all over, again, that want you dead. So you gotta be careful. Is this an open world game? Yes and no. Think of it as kind of like a game where you have to, I guess, well, Diablo. There you go, Diablo. In Diablo, you start off in the beginning, and you can't go anywhere else until you explore it. But after you've explored it, then you can go back. And this game is like that. You can pretty much, after you go to a new area, you can always go back. I don't think you ever get stuck anywhere, but you can always go back. Anyway, though, let's see if we can maybe get a little... Whoa! Alright, that was a lot of people in there. Those are bad guys. I ran out real fast because I didn't want to get shot up too bad. But I think there's an item around here. Oop. Now that guy's a mage. He can cast spells sometimes, but this early in the game they don't usually, so we're going to shoot him real fast. There we go. Now the reason why I shot him is because if you inspect him, he's got Nuyen, our currency, so I just made $10. And we're going to need a fair amount of money, because we got stuff that we got to do. Let's open this door here. Go talk to this fella. Now, I don't know if that's just like a slap patch on his forehead, or if he actually has a piece of cyberware there. Happy to help while I'm here, but I'm losing wakefulness fast. No problem, Fox. No problem at all. We're actually getting the basics down anyway, so that's really good. New yen. New yen. I guess. Keep your voice down. Do you have something you want to offload? It better be good, and the less heat behind it, the better. You don't seem to know what I mean. Are you a Shadowrunner? Right, let's ask this guy some stuff. Firearms. That stuff moves fast. All I've got are some grenades from a munitions dump heist. $100. Nah, we're gonna pass. That's pretty expensive for how much money we have at the moment. Grinder, no. Lone Star. There we go. This is what we need to talk to him about. So, you want to play Rent-A-Cop. Exactly what Fox was talking about. I might be able to accommodate you. For 150 new yen, I've got a Lone Star ID badge. You want it? So we got to make 150 new yen. I don't have that yet. But now this guy we can talk to about possibly getting a Lone Star badge, faking a cop. Hiring. Okay. Let's talk to him about hiring to see if he has anything to say about that. Ah! This is a keyword that I was hoping to get early on in the game, and I couldn't remember. You're going to need plenty of money, at least 500 new yen. He's talking about just hiring somebody, which Hamfist is 500. If you're a fast talker, you might negotiate your way to something better. Now, because I just learned negotiate, I actually learned a new skill. Not just a word, but an actual skill that you can get. And you can upgrade this skill when you go and rest. So, now that we've gotten that out of the way, we'll come back to that guy when we get some cash. Yes, Pixie. Yeah, I did see that, so I figured it was something like that, but I didn't put together the new yen, so that's actually pretty good thinking there, Pixie. I just went back in there real quick to get rid of the sniper. He's still there. Oh, we'll just run fast. Leave me alone. Whoa. Ouch. I gotta be careful with my health right now because I don't have anywhere to really heal up too easily. Now this, I think, is Grinder's office. I'm afraid my boss is out. I'm sure I didn't have you scheduled in anyway. Microphone over a little bit. Let's see, you know anything about data jacks? Well, Grinder, I believe, is her boss. No? I'm just gonna ask her the stuff that I'm fairly certain she might answer to, if at all. Looks like she doesn't want to say anything to me right now. At least none of the stuff that I think of. Alright, we'll leave her alone for now then. Now, over here though, yeah, we got a cyber deck laying on the table. It's a PCD 100 cyber deck. We're going to take this. And I think we'll have to save that for later. I don't think we can make any use of it right now. Oh, I can use it on the computer if I want to hack into the Matrix, right? And actually, I might be able to hack into these computers right here. Let's see if I can, because if I can hack into the computer, I can probably make some money. But I have to be really careful. Hacking can get you hurt. Like, because the way that you connect into the Matrix, you can get kind of like a feedback sent to you, and if you get that feedback, it will actually hurt you. Condition. Let's see. Oh, I don't think we're going to be able to get in here. Data jack malfunction. Connection terminated. No connection established. Alright, it looks like I couldn't make a connection there. Could be that there's something missing. I don't know yet, but we'll have to come back to that. Alright. Now, I'm not going to do much fighting yet, if I can help it. Hacking can get you brain fried. Yeah, exactly, yes. And that's definitely it. Yeah, you got to be careful of that. So, and I'm not really designed for hacking yet. You can get better at it, but I'm not equipped for that. Now, I need to go to my apartment, which is in here, but I don't think I can get in yet. I don't remember. It's not this. It's at the end of the hall, but I think it's locked. Locked. This could be bad guys. Yeah. I'm trying to remember. the beginning of the game is actually one of the hardest parts of the game because you have such low health and you have very limited resources to help you. And I'm just trying to remember here, how the heck I can get my health back. Without sleeping, because I don't have the key to get in my apartment. And to get into my apartment, I have to dress up as Lone Star. To dress up as Lone Star, I have to have the 150 Nuyen. So I have a slap patch, so that's like a one-time heal. Aperture Science Labs. Oh, Portal 2. Still need to finish that. What is the red bar on the top right? That's yes, yeah, that's the health. Yeah. So I'm already fairly hurt here. Now there's a guy. Yeah, there he is. This guy, he usually drops more Nuyen than other people, but he also kind of hurts a little more. So let's see here. Oh man, taking a lot of damage. Okay, good. Hopefully that's a nice chunk of Nuyen. Yeah, 30. Normally people drop like 10 to 20, but we got 30 there. Now this, what is this? Maybe I can use a bed here. Oh, who's this guy? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I was mistaken about the key. I think this guy might have the key. The memo reads, Armitage to perform courier run to the Matrix Systems 70-30 split. Alright, Armitage, that's me. So apparently this guy might have been the guy to set up the job for me. And I guess I was going to make a 70-30 split on it. We're going to take that. Seems familiar. Okay, that's... It says seems familiar, so yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think you're missing some of your memory there, but we got a key. It's a door key. That's good. Anything else on this guy? He's badly injured. Oh, so he's not dead. I wonder if using a slap patch on him would help him. We're going to save that for now, though. Oh, I'm getting out of here. That's bad. All right, let's go and use that door key. I think this might be my apartment key. So maybe that guy was like using it as some kind of collateral. I don't really know. He's not dead. Yeah, I guess he's still alive. So, all right, we're gonna open it if we can. Let's break out our key. Hey, Malibu. How's it going for you? All right, door key. We're gonna use that. I think it's this door or the next one. Oh, there we go. Now we're in. Now this is your apartment. Now this is cool. I really like that they did this in this game. Check this out. If you look at Jake. You'll see you can see his face and his eyes. Now, get one final look at him because I believe well, I'm going to put on some sunglasses, and once you put on sunglasses, you're never going to see his eyes again. So yeah, there he is without. Now we're going to pick up these shades. So your dark sunglasses. Let's pick these up. We're going to put these on. I don't remember if it's under armor or if it's just items. It's just items. Yeah, there we go. I'll just put these on. And now we're looking a little more, I don't know, funky, but I don't think you can ever take them off. I think, yeah, see, they're gone now from the list, so it's like that is a permanent, like, change to your character. You don't have to do it. You can actually go through the rest of the game, I guess, without them, which I've never done before, but I don't know if it makes any story difference, but I've always put them on because, I don't know, they're there and they look kind of nifty. Alright, looks like we got a message on our video phone, so let's take a look at this. There's a recorded message. Cancel your run, Jake. Hand over the files, we mean business. Drake. Now that is a name to keep in memory. Drake is somebody we're gonna see later. Can you wear the dog collar? No. Good, missing your FTL and Terraria streams. Oh, well, Malibu, I'm really thinking I'll probably play FTL again at some point. I would like to do that. All right, now, Echotel Services, insert cred stick. I don't have a cred stick, which is a credit card, basically. I don't have one, but if we look around here, I think we can find one. Let's have a look in this here. 20 Nuyen, I'm going to need this. Okay, that's good. Anything else? Any files? Oh, maybe that's all that's in there. I don't think you can open the bottom drawer. I think it's just, yeah. close that. How about, can I use my computer or anything on the desk? I don't remember. I thought that you got a... Oh, okay, never mind, I know. Alright, so there's my bed. Now, when you use the bed, this is the area where you can actually skill up and use your karma and save. So we're going to save to number 1. I don't even know if I had any existing saves. I think they were all erased. I have 0 karma right now, so I have no abilities I can upgrade. But that's the only time that you can save the game or upgrade your character. Fortunately, though, we got... hey, look, the door's open again. Somebody must have been in here. Creepy. Anyway, we get full health back, which is really good. So that's nice. Now we got to do a little bit of farming. So I'm going to be doing some fighting now. Because we need 150 new yen. And I think we're up to 60, I think. Now 70, I think. 70, okay, yeah, we're up to 70. So we're on our way. I'm going to go outside and kill that one hitman again if he's there. Because he really... That 30 is nice. Whenever you can get it. FTL hype. I think a lot of people would like to see me play FTL. Actually, I should have tried to kill that guy. It's actually a good little farming area, now that I think about it. Because you can just go back and forth and things will appear. Oh, where's that coming from? Ow. See, this is kind of poopy because I'm going to show you guys. Hitmen in Windows are never really worth killing because they don't drop money usually. Like, I don't think they ever actually drop money. So yeah, I just killed that guy, but no money, and I don't think you can examine him. No, nothing. So it's kind of like those guys are just a waste of time. Now this guy though. FTL run where you don't listen to chat in terms of telling you what to do. Yeah, I can do that. 40. Ooh, that's a big chunk of cash there. Wow, that guy just hit me for 4 damage. That hurt. You know what? I'm gonna heal again. It would be smart of me to heal now. I'm kind of surprised I haven't gotten any karma yet. You really, you got to be so careful when you first start this game, just because you have such low health and no armor to really keep you going. It was me, Andy. I put the dog collar on you. Oh. If you could, that would actually be pretty cool. It'd be a little bit more defense. Guy on the roof drops his stuff to the ground. Yeah, that's at least handy that works. These guys that pop over the fence sometimes too, they can drop some cash here. Like this guy, I'm gonna kill this guy. Actually, there's 2 of them. I can hear it. I need to get out of there. 1 is fine, but 2 is too many. Once we get the, I think we're up to 110 now. Once we get the 150 though, then we'll go over there. See, this guy, he's probably got more like 20 or 10, I think. Yeah. That's why I like this guy over here. He's the only one in this beginning area that'll drop more than the 20. But he doesn't seem to spawn very often. Get to 140. Okay, let's go get ourselves a Lone Star badge. Well, mostly what needs to happen with FTL, I feel like I should just maybe play, like do a couple runs without even streaming, purely so that I can just learn how to play the game better and understand it. Because that's like the biggest issue. I just don't know most of what is, like, you know, how this works and that works and stuff, so I'm like sitting there thinking, and I feel like that, you know, it just takes a while there, and people are like, you know, hey, do you want help? And I really appreciate it, but then it's like, well, you know, I just gotta think and like absorb. Impersonating a cop is risky, don't get caught, and he's right. If you get caught impersonating a cop, you can really get in a lot of trouble. So now that we've got this Lone Star badge, we're going to go ahead and equip it. So he just put that on himself. So now you look like you belong on the police force. A rent-a-cop. Oh man, 2 snipers. We're just getting out of here. It's not even worth it. Hey, Grey Walker. How are you today? Welcome back. Oh yeah, now that we're a cop, we've... Actually, I forgot. You cannot progress... I just remembered. You can't progress through the game if you don't wear the sunglasses, because you gotta come back here into this building and talk to the doctor guys, the morgue fellas, whatever. And if you're not wearing the sunglasses and the Lone Star badge, then they'll know that you're the guy that was, you know, the zombie guy. They're like, oh my goodness, you know, it's that guy. So you got to trick them. So now they're not going to run away from me all scared because they think I'm just some cop. See, now he's just chill. Nice shades. Do you always wear them indoors? Yeah, see, now if I didn't have the shades on, he'd be like, oh my god, it's you, and he'd take off. His chat is so boring. I love my chat. I do. Yeah, you don't get to exercise the band hammer very often. Hey Nova, how's it going? I think Nova snuck in again. I feel like Nova figured out how to hack the system or something, or it's just because maybe Twitch is broken, but welcome back, Nova. How are you? Pixel piracy, Andy? I think it's your kind of game, strats and things. Excuse me, no, I don't know of pixel piracy. I've heard of it, but I don't know anything about it. I thought pixel piracy was actually just something else. I've been here now wait a minute. Did it actually load you in, Nova? Ah, it must be broken right now. You're not even on the list. So actually, there's probably quite a few other people that I did not give shoutouts to that could be here. So if I didn't, I apologize. It's just, it's not working right now. Twitch is, I guess they're still messing with things. All right, well then, yeah, sorry about that, Nova. It just doesn't show you. You're a ghost right now. All right, so let's talk to this guy. Let's see if he knows anything. Anything about Deckers? No. Grinder. You Lone Star boys sure did him over good. His file and belongings are in the cabinet. Do you want me to pull his file? Yes. See, normally that's locked. Hey, look, buddy, I haven't got time at the moment. Why not look for it yourself? Alright. Well, then I'll do that. Let's see what we got in here. A universal cache cred stick. That is the item that you need. It's a credit card thingy, basically, but that'll allow me to use video phones and other things. Anything else in here? Some files. What about this one? Grinder's file is here, and so are the Maria Mercurial tickets. So now we got some tickets to the concert. That's good. That means we're doing what we need. One more file out of the way. You wouldn't believe the number of guys fragged today. Fragged. I think everybody knows fragged, but in case you don't, killed. Where's the little urn to ship number 8 in? I don't think these guys have any information, any other information. So let me just quickly see. Let me just ask some pretty standard stuff. I don't think these guys really know anything else. Oh, that's funny. The ghoul just walked out the door. Sam and I made it into the closet just in time. Yes, he's... calls me a ghoul now, and there are actually ghouls in this game. Undead. You know, you look familiar. No, you don't know me. I think that's really about it. Heal? Oh wait, heal. no, okay. Alright, well thank you, gentlemen. We're done with them. Hey, Flat Cap, what's going on? Welcome back. Ryan, welcome back as well. Yeah, see, it's poopy that I can't see everybody coming in. You know what? Let's save first, because I'm about to do something a little risky, but it also makes you a lot of karma. I don't think you make any money from it, really, but quite a bit of karma. And getting karma at this point in the game is really a good idea, if I can anyway, because it'll allow me to just get stronger. I think this just goes the other way. Yeah. Oh, and also, if you shoot innocent people, you lose karma. So, gotta keep that in mind. But not everybody's innocent, obviously. I don't know how the system knows that, but there are innocent people. You don't want to shoot them. Oh, monorail. You can go to the monorail station, but it's closed at the moment. It's locked, and I think it's out of order or something. Station closed for repairs. Yeah, so the actual monorail is working, just the station is closed. Hey, Fault. Welcome back. True Ninja Mod. You really are. Like, it's... I don't know if it's loading in the regular Twitch chat, but it's... I can't see it. Event earlier today. Oh, the Steam event, you mean? Alright, now that we've got a cred stick, let's use that on the video phone. So, see if we got anything going. I might not even have any phone numbers yet to call. You don't have any number? Oh, yeah, see, I don't have any phone numbers. What's on this memo? Okay, that's just that. Anything else? Torn paper was just warehouse number 5. Okay, so we don't have any crucial information right now, so we're just gonna save real fast. Any hitbox handle higher quality? Just out of interest, I know why it's lower quality. Yes, hitbox can definitely have a higher quality. I don't know what it goes up to, but it can definitely do it. Oh, see, Ambuscus, you're here too, but it didn't tell me that you're here at all. Welcome back, Ambuscus. It's not showing at all. That's so poopy. I think I've hit the wall. Oh, okay, Coon Fox. See you later. I love you too. You take care and sleep well. I'll see you around. Again, dodging evil snipers there. Now, ghouls are tricky to fight. They take a lot of damage. They can also hurt you very badly if you're not careful. So you gotta really watch yourself in here. But the karma is really worth it. Their AI isn't the greatest, so you can actually get them kind of stuck sometimes. Right now, I'm purely dodging until they calm down a little bit. Sometimes, oh, here we go. I have to, just from memory, I have to use the scalpel in order to pry the door open here. So we're gonna use the scalpel on the door. Go inside. This is probably one of the better spots to try to farm karma. Because, again, the AIs, they're not too bright. They're ghouls. So if I come over here, maybe... I don't know, he was a little bad angle there. Let's see here. Nothing special here. But yeah, if I can get them stuck and then kill a ghoul, it'll definitely be worth it. Right, so there's nothing in this particular crypt. We got something here. It looks like, oh, we got some money. 20 million, 20 million, 20 more new. Uh-oh. What else we got here? This is worth coming here. Now, examining that one, apparently there's a ghoul in there. Now, I just one-shot him. I'm kind of surprised. Usually they take more hits than that. Sweet. We got 1 karma. start. They're fast too. If you want to try to take them out, you got to have like a good idea of like getting on them quick, but not getting yourself hit. Like this one, I might be able to get him if I get a lucky shot. Yeah, there we go. But if they come out of the ground too fast or too close to you, then you get hit. So yeah, after I'm done checking out the rest of these, I'm going to do a little farming. Oh, go away. It's alright, ain't not your fault. Anyways, how are you doing? I'm doing great, Ambuscus. I'm definitely doing great. I wish Twitch was working better, the chat, so I could properly welcome all of you and know who's here. But otherwise, I'm doing good. I am a little tired, though, today. Definitely a little tired. Alright, somebody's yelling for help. We got a shaman over here. He is in great pain. He cannot speak. Now this guy, he looks like he's in trouble. So we're going to try to help him out. We're going to give him a slap patch. There you go. I think this guy looks cool. Drock, man, you saved my life. Now Drock, I'm assuming is... I don't even know that one. By the context, though, I mean, that's probably something else, like, kind of similar to Drek. Chrome Coyote's the name. Shamanism's my game. You must have the gift too, eh? Only a shaman could have heard me calling to the spirits. A little keepsake for you, man. Take this magic fetish. Now, that magic fetish is, if I remember right, one of the 3 items for the dog... dog spirit, but there's another name they call it. But let's talk to him a little bit, see if he knows anything. See, all right, now that's a generic response. Now I know this guy knows about dog, though. Your totem calls you. Ah, there you go. Your totem calls you. Okay, appease his wishes, and he will serve you well. I get the feeling he doesn't really know anything else. But let's just check. You know anything about healing, by chance? No? Okay. Magic fetish. I see a need for it in your future. He who seeks it is a bearer of untruth. Okay. Shadowrunners? Ask about shaman. If you be a true shaman, you are one with the earth. She provides the power for your magic. Okay. Street dog? Nope. No, that's about it. Alright. Now he's gone. So we got ourselves one of the 3 items. So that is good. Or at least I'm pretty sure it's one of the 3. So we're just going to check the last of these 2 and then try to do a little karma farming. Uh-oh, run. I don't remember how much damage they do to you, but the problem is I don't think it's very much. It's probably only like 2 to 3 damage per hit. But the problem is they hit you really fast. It's just like pow, 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 pow. And so they can combo you pretty hard, pretty fast. Darn it. Now my firearms skill is really low. That's why I'm missing so much. When you get a higher firearms skill, you can pretty much hit your target almost every time. A little too close. There, nice. Oh, we got a bone too. Now this ghoul bone, I forgot about this. I think that is used as for some kind of recipe later for a spell, I think, or something. Oh crap! You got to be fast with bringing out the cursor, shooting your target, and then if you need to run away. Nice, 2 karma now. I'm not going to sit here all day, but we definitely, you know, if you want to play it smart, you got to get at least a little bit. Nice. That was a good shot. Oh, it's showing more people coming in finally. I think it's working a little better. Eldrar, Benji, Titanium, Methilius, welcome back to all of you. No, as told, that you don't have to worry about ammo, which I'm kind of surprised about for how the rest of the game works. But yeah, there's no concern about ammo. See, that was good right there. He got stuck on the tombstone. And he should get view-botted. View-botted. I'm assuming that means, like, lots of views from a bot or something. I mean, I appreciate it, Malibu. I appreciate you saying that I deserve it. I really do. But, mostly I want to have more people watching so that, well, one, there's 3 primary, I guess, reasons why I'd like to have more viewers, eventually. But you know, it all depends on the games you play too, which, you know, this is not going to help me get a lot more viewers. But I love this game and I want you guys to see it. But, one, I like having people show up and that are having hard times in life and are like, wow, this stream really helps. The community is just an all-around good thing. I really like that a lot, which is... Dingo! Okay. Which is something that I've really grown to like a lot. Look at that. They actually took the time to make it where it renders... I never noticed that in this game. It renders the bush on top or below you, depending on your position. Huh. I'm surprised they did that with just the little bush there. Most games don't do that. Back in the SNES days, anyway. Not for a little bush, anyway. Like, the tree is understandable, but not a little bush. We're going to reset this, because it looks like they're spawning a lot slower. But anyway, the second reason is I really like the idea of showing people old games like this that they might not have known about and been like, whoa, this is actually kind of cool. Like, this is my... Come on, kill him! Yeah. I was going to say, how can I shoot him that many times and he's still not down? That was... I should have ran. Get greedy. If I get one hit off, then I usually want to try to get another. Nice. But yeah, I just like the idea of showing people older games that they might not have known about and might find interesting. Because there's a lot of classics out there that are really good. This isn't the best of games, but I certainly think this is well worth checking out if you like RPGs, isometric and everything, and a little bit of action, and it's way off. It's hard to use a control pad and aiming that thing, which is normally, you know, you'd want a mouse for it. This game does not use the Mario mouse. Would have been cool if it did, though. I'm going to try to get one more karma, and I think that'll be enough for now. Oh, come on. Oh. It just hit me. I'm some guy in a graveyard killing ghouls, trying to make karma. I love when I have these realizations. Alright, I'm just going to tank some hits here, because I already hit him. Ah, man, darn. Just need one more karma. Come on. There we go. Alright, we can leave. That is good enough. Now we're going to go and spend that karma, get our guy a little bit stronger, and then we're going to progress the actual storyline of the game a little bit further. Is the Shadowrun remake any good? I was disappointed myself. I thought it was, well, it could have been better. It wasn't, like, bad. It could have had a lot more than it did. It might be overloaded with dialogue. Yeah, the new one has so much text. And like this one, I feel like the text in this one is like just enough to be interesting, but enough to be like, or not enough to overwhelm you. Whereas in the new Shadowrun, dude, it's just like blah 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 blah, and everybody gives you their life story. They're like, when I was born in the hospital down on 1st Street in Maine, and the doctor came in and told me a story about his life and when he was born on 1st Street and Maine. And it was an autumn day. It was sunny out. And his mother was so joyous and happy that she had a son. And it's just like, it goes on, and it's like the most boring stuff. Like, whoever wrote it, I feel like was not the same person that wrote this script. I need a script that's just like, it's giving me a little bit of excess information, but not enough to make me like, oh my god, you know, I don't care. I don't need to hear your life story. Unless you're like that cool. So is this the original Shadowrun game? Yes and no, Fault. There's actually two that I know of anyway that are kind of like the first. I don't know which one came before the other, but there's actually one on Super Nintendo and one on Sega. And they're both very different from each other, but they're both actually pretty cool too. So did the original age well enough to be playing it without nostalgia? I don't know, Mathilius, because this is pure nostalgia for me, so I don't know. I guess you'd have to ask somebody who played it, who's never played it before. What are my skills? Okay, firearms. I should probably upgrade those. So I'll probably put 2 into firearms and then 1 into body, which will give me a little more health. Just a little bit more health. Actually, no, that'll cost me 3 to do firearm, because it's 1 and then 2. I guess we'll do 1 in body now, and then we'll probably save that last bit of karma, I think. Because computer, we're going to leave computer alone, and then magic, I don't think I have access to any. Yeah, no magic right now. Alright, we are now ready to go a little further with the storyline. You'll notice also that the health bar is a little bit bigger. Just maybe like a quarter, so I can take a few more hits now. Playing what you like is going to attract people that like that too. Sometimes less viewers are better. I'm okay with less viewers. Like, you know, it's obviously I am, because if I wasn't, well then I would be playing something that would bring in more. And I just, you know, I try to keep my sanity by playing, you know, games that I really enjoy and I want to show off to everybody else. But again, at the same time, I really, it would be nice if there were more viewers to see like games like this, to just be like, hey guys, did you know about this game? Check it out, it's really cool. And people are like, wow, you know, I did not know that. Now look at this guy here. This guy is he's a troll, if I remember right. Heavy bouncer, but it doesn't say what he is though. I think 7 foot high and 4 foot wide. The guy is freaking huge. I mean, look at that. This guy is a behemoth. So yeah, you don't want to mess with this guy. 54 missiles. Oh wow. Partnership. Yeah, the only reason why I would want partnership is just to help pay the bills. Because right now I rely on donations for the most part. Besides my, you know, sometimes contributions to like something like what did I buy the other day? The mouse. You know, I managed to sell some stuff of my own and buy the mouse entirely myself. You know, if I get a couple of computer jobs, that's nice too. Oh, Benji. Oh, okay. And I saw you. You added me on Steam, Benji. I didn't know that I wasn't on your Steam already, but I'll accept now. Get that. Anyway, though, the idea of getting partnered on Twitch to me is just like, I like that idea because then I can spend more money on things that I want to do for the stream, like silliness and stuff like that. I'd like to get a green screen set up at some point and do some funny things and whatnot. But that's not my primary goal. It used to be more of like a concern of like, you know, hey, but now it's not such a big deal for me. You know, I've got pretty much everything I need now. Empty chat? How do you read empty chat? You just look at it, you go... What about the new keyboard? Good call, S-Told, good call. You just reminded me, it showed up. I got it, and I totally forgot. Sorry, yeah, I totally forgot to tell you guys. The new keyboard is here. It makes a strange ringing noise through my speakers, though. If the lights are lit up, I don't know why. Maybe you guys can hear it. Here, let me show you guys. Right now I have it off. So you can't even barely see the lights except for the top two on on the top there. But if I turn on the lights, you guys might hear a ringing noise. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see here. Where's... Let me mute the game, and then you guys can probably hear it. Well, I don't actually even know if that's going to go through the speakers in terms of you guys hearing it, or if it's only the actual speakers. Let me mute this. Yeah, I can just barely... It's really subtle. I don't think you guys can hear it because, yeah, it's not showing up on the indicator of sound. Yeah, so you guys won't hear it anyway. Which is fine, though. So yeah, I never cared about having the lights on anyway, but let me just show you guys real quick anyway so you can see. You got, oh, full screen? Full screen? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Good call. Good call. There we go. Alright, so this is what it looks like with the lights all on. Now this up here, this piece right there, that probably looks like something that belongs on there, but that actually doesn't. That's just a piece of duct tape that I put on there because, holy crap, when you put on caps lock or any of the things, it lights up so ridiculously bright. And I'm like, man, it's crazy. Like, it's when I go to bed, it just, like, illuminates. It's, like, really, really bright. Now, if I want to, you can actually change the colors. You can turn it off. You can go dim, brighter, brightest. You can actually change where it lights it up to. You can have just the WAS keys and the arrow keys lit up. So you can just change between those. But I have it off. I keep it off because I know a lot of people, they're like, ooh, the lights, they're really nice looking and stuff. But I actually, I prefer it just regular dark keyboard. That's not at all why I bought this keyboard in the first place anyway. If this keyboard had 0 lights on it, I still would have bought it because it's all about the soft key presses to help with my hand. That's like everything right there. And I have to tell you guys right now, if any of you have any kind of like pain in your fingers from a lot of typing, if you program or something like that, and you're like, oh man, you know, it's you know, I've been typing a lot here, my hands are a little sore. Really consider getting yourself a one of these. It's a Corsair Vengeance K70, and I only endorse products if I really feel like, man, it's good. And this thing, I am really surprised. I feel like this thing was built with gamers in mind, or somebody who's programming or something like that, because it's such a soft to touch key press, and if you want to clean it, it's very easy. You can remove the keys. They even give you a little tool that easily removes every key that you want to take off. And then they put back on very easy too. And if it gets dusty or whatever, cleaning it is no problem because of the way the keys protrude out. And it is by far the best keyboard I have ever used. And it's my hand, I can just feel my hand. Like it's just, I can type much easier now. Pressing like any of the WAS keys, I was like feeling it out again, you know, to make sure it was the same as when I tested at Best Buy. It is full on. This thing is amazing. It's really good. So yeah, highly recommend it to you all. By the way, big thank you. I'm sorry, I'm a little tired today, so I didn't even think of it, and I'm just my thought process is not exactly where I want it to be. But to everybody who donated, which was quite a few people, to help me getting this keyboard, thank you very much to all of you. I really appreciate it. Because it is helping. Between when I got myself the new mouse and now this new keyboard, my hands have been doing a lot better. There's almost no pain now, like just none, and it's been a world of difference. Thank you for reminding me about that. Yeah, because I totally forgot, as told. Totally. If you put up a green screen, what happens to Pac-Man? Well, Tinkertoy, see, now you might be thinking green screen as in like the other streams where it just has you and then there's nothing else. I actually don't want that. I don't like that. I feel like it looks kind of weird just seeing a person just floating there. I know some people might prefer it, but I don't. I actually like the background and everything. So that the green screen would be more so for, well, I don't want to give it away, but fun ideas that I've had that I think all of you would be like, whoa, that's really cool. Like, I really think you guys would enjoy it. But first I have to go to the home goods store and get all the stuff for that. It's showing more people coming in now. That's good. Okay. I think it's like loading people in the chat now. Hey Shygan, welcome back. Send it back. Well, SRD, I'm not going to send it back because I think the keyboard is not actually... Well, I think anyway. I haven't tested it. Because, again, I really don't care about the lights on it. It's all about just how good it is for my hands. But I'm using what's called a KVM switch. I'm not going to be able to show... I was going to show you guys, but I can't make it reach in front of the camera. It just allows me to have one keyboard and one mouse, but using two computers and then switching between them. And I think the KVM switch is possibly what's causing that little bit of feedback. But as long as I turn the lights off, there's no feedback, so it's fine. What does soft touch mean? My old keyboard, my old one, come here, come on. Ugh. This one here, it's pretty messy looking, because I made a lot of modifications to it. Actually, you know what? I have to pee real quick. I really have to pee. I've had to pee for a while. Let me go to the bathroom real quick, and I'll show you guys what modifications I made to the old one, and then you can kind of see, because I did a couple changes to it, but I have to pee. So I'll be right back. Well, that's no good. I just bumped the wrong button, and now, hang on, let me fix this. There we go. My bad, my bad. Okay, be right back. Okay. Alright, let me show you guys real quick my old keyboard. Alright, here we go. This is, I got this quite a while ago. The lights have basically been long since burned out and whatnot. But on the WAS keys here and everything, I actually put my own form of padding. That's why it looks so, like, what the heck did you do, Andy? And then up top, you're probably wondering, like, what the heck happened on the right side? What is all of this? Well, what I did is I opened it up, and the way keyboards work, in order, well, most keyboards anyway, to detect when you press a key, it looks for these two very thin pieces of, I believe most of the time it's copper anyway, for those pieces of copper to connect to each other, and then it says, oh, we have a completed circuit, and then it sends the appropriate signal to the computer of what button was pressed. So what I did is I took some wiring and I ran it up through the top, up in here. I know that's probably a little dark. You can see it there. There's the wire there. It goes into where the main wire goes in, runs all the way down here, and then I actually have a little flip switch right here. Again, I know it's dark, but this switch, if you just flip it, you can flip it on or off. And then that is my little toggle auto run. Now, you can actually do software modifications to make an auto run. I didn't have to do a hardware-based modification, but I went with the hardware because hardware is pretty much like a guaranteed way of avoiding any possible, like, I guess conflict, you could say, with like any company like World of Warcraft saying, you know, like, are you using some kind of software-based, you know, automatic key press? Because, you know, some games frown on that, whereas this is hardware-based, and it's like, you know, can't do anything about that, can't even detect it. They don't know. So that was just kind of my way of just having full-on, you know, just hardware-based automatic key press, and I use that a lot for DayZ. Like, DayZ is, like, man, I can't believe that game doesn't have an auto run, so that is why I mostly had that set up. Alright, so we're going to get back into the game, but first let me just catch up on chat here. Sea Lion, welcome back to you. I think you did a refresh there. Yeah, you did, okay. Welcome back. Silent Team, welcome back as well. It is superior than other mechanical keyboards as well. I tried about 7 or 8 keyboards at Best Buy, and others were mechanical as well, and no other had such a nice soft key press to it. This is the best. Like, normally when you press a keyboard key, it gives feedback into the finger. It actually has, like, it tries to push back, and when you're pulling up, it gives a little bit of a vibration into your finger there, and that's not good in the long term. And so this one doesn't have such a pushback and feedback into your finger at all. Hey, Shygan. How long are you going to keep the secret? Until I get things possibly like the green screen set up and stuff like that, Nova. Just get your money's... Oh, I got my money's worth, SRD, for sure. It was expensive, but holy crap. It was worth every penny. It is certainly worth it. Yes, it is a mechanical, though. That goat game is fun. I'm gonna have to play that again one day. Ghost, my name in DayZ. I see. Oh, very nice. Sneaky, sneaky. You should give that keyboard away. You mean my old one? Because I'm actually going to use that. If I play DayZ, I'm going to plug it in and I'll still use the auto run. Saytech Eclipse, which I am using and I've had since very... Yeah, that is. Yes, Novacat. Yeah, he's right. It is. That's a Saytech Eclipse, alright. Freaking old as junk. Things burn out. All the LEDs don't work anymore and stuff. All that. But, I mean, the keys themselves still work, and it's actually a pretty durable keyboard. Give it away to you. Yeah, I'm gonna use it for the auto run. Because you didn't beat... No, I'm not playing Flappy Go. Forget that. No. No thank you. I don't want to play that at all. Duh. No entry without an official ticket. I don't think this guy's very bright. Come back when you got a ticket. I have a ticket, actually. He's not going to talk to me. I remember this guy, I don't think he says anything, really. So we'll just, we're going to give him the tickets. Because we do have those. Okay, buddy, go in. Alright. Get the hell out of my way, you big oaf. Oh, this is actually... Check this out, you guys. This is really, really cool that they did this on Super Nintendo. This is old school Super Nintendo, and they actually took the time to add in fading of volume. So listen, you can barely hear the volume. It's like... Can't hear crap right now. It's really quiet. But the further you get closer, or the closer you get... Gets louder. A lot of Super Nintendo games didn't do that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that they actually took the time to make it where you know, distance yourself from the sound and you can hear it different volume levels. Alright, so we gotta do some talking around here. We gotta See if we can get some information. He might not want to talk to me. Yeah, he doesn't seem to be interested in talking to me. No, I can't even talk to this guy. Working here at the cage hasn't done my hearing any good. What was it you wanted? Okay. Kevin Guett, 15. How's it going for you today, Kevin? I don't remember what this guy has to say, so let's just go down the list, see if he's got any information here. He doesn't know much, apparently. She's one talented lady, just look at her move. Yeah, that's her up there on the stage singing. Here we go. Very few of them frequent this joint. The cage don't allow firearms inside, and the runners don't like leaving them at the door in case trouble breaks out. The orc at the door. Oh, he is an orc. I thought he was a troll. Alright, well, that's a huge orc. You know anything about shamans or street dogs? No? Okay. One more about firearms, though. No? So this guy, he's really not too helpful. Now, sometimes they repeat certain images in the game. Actually, quite a few times you'll see the same image to represent somebody's face. And I just find it interesting because this guy here, he's unique. He's the only guy that looks like that in the game. And I don't even remember. I don't think he even has anything important to go on. Let's see if he has anything to say. Firearms? No. Anything about Grinder? No. Shadowrunners? Yeah, see, I don't think he's... I seem to recall he never shares any information. And that's another reason why I thought it was interesting that they had him. But yet he never had any valuable information. Now, you can't actually talk to her. You can just, I think, inspect these people. Johnny the drummer, Gavin the guitarist, keyboard. Oh, keyboardist doesn't get a name. He's just keyboardist. Now these people, I don't think you can talk to. Can you? Oh, you can. Okay. Hi, Whiz Music, don't you think? Whiz Music. That's some Whiz Music, all right. Hey, Anarchy! How are you? I look familiar. What kind of line is that? Creep. I think she actually does look familiar, if I remember right. But I don't think she's going to talk to me. I don't think she has anything to say here anyway. So we're going to leave her alone. Dancing hippie. Whoa. That guy looks mean. Don't go messing with my girl, okay. Calm down. Now this guy, I think he actually has information. See, he looks like the other guy, but the other guy is dead, so it's not the same person. Yeah, you, get over here. I want to talk to you. You know much about ghoul busting? Ghouls. The cemetery is crawling with them. You can hear them calling out to you when you walk past at night. Flashy dude I once met reckoned he could handle them for the right price. This guy's not talking to me about stuff that I was hoping to see, but let's see here. Firearms. Now, I don't remember exactly what I need to do here. I need a phone number to call Grinder, but I don't have it yet, so let's go to the video phone real quick. Make sure that I thought I was supposed to get it from an item, like, door key, gold bone, matchbox, memo. I am missing something, because I don't have any phone numbers, and I need the I think I might know how to do this. I think I'm going to have to go talk to this woman, get the phone number, yeah, and then call her, set up an appointment, then I meet a guy here. Something like that, so we're going to have to come back here. Okay, Andy, it happened again. You can actually destroy defensive drones if they, oh, yeah, I remember you mentioning that, and we were kind of like, hey, how's that work? That's pretty cool. Anarchy, I'm doing great. Definitely doing great. It's good to see you again. 5555555. Actually, Nova is not too far off. He's really not. That actually might be the number. Hey, Megatron, welcome back. I swear, I think she... She helps you, but not... I think you have to call her. I'm missing a phone number, and I don't remember how to get it. I need that. Gotta get that girl's... I do gotta get the girl's number. I have to... You know what? It might be at my apartment. No, this is not my apartment, but I'm gonna check it here, because sometimes... Yeah, there's an item, I think, right there. Yeah, paperweight. We're gonna take that. That gets used later. I need to call my ex-girlfriend. And I believe she will tell me what's needed, but I don't remember where her number is. I don't really want to call her anyway. She's pretty rude. That's probably why she's my ex-girlfriend. Let's see her. Let's go check the apartment again. Make sure I didn't miss anything, because I feel like I must have. First, we're going to check in here, though, because there might be objects. Get out of here. Man, the increase in my firearms is not paying off yet. It's going to take quite a few more skill levels. Oh, I think there it is. Rip, no, there we go. Sassy, 702-826. Alright, we're taking that. Let's give Sassy a call. That should be my ex-girlfriend. There we go. Jake, you're alive. I heard you were dead. I am not dead. My girlfriend is apparently posing for a model shoot or something. She's like, I got myself a new boyfriend and everything. And everything. Not just a new boyfriend, but everything. You bitch. The last of your stuff was just thrown out. You're still getting calls. Tell your buddies to stop calling us. Look at that. Just throws out my stuff, gets herself a new boyfriend and everything, and is just yelling at me. Tell him to stop calling. Man, how did I ever get with this girl in the first place? Introspect, hey! Hi back at you. How's it going? Fishy Phil, how you doing too? Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Now that I have never heard, Pixie. It's not the number, but I have played... Oh, Nova, you have played this. That's awesome. Apparently, me and Nova have played a lot of similar games. Some Glutman guy keeps calling. His number is 934782. Okay, Glutman. That's who we need to call to set up this little meeting here. I don't think she tells us anything else, really. But just in case, let's see. Glutman... No, I'm pretty sure that's it. Well, say goodbye to her, because this is the last time she answers the phone. If you try calling her back, she won't answer, so... F you, Sassy! Bye, Sassy. You suck. Alright, now let's give Glutman a call. I'm afraid my boss says... Yeah, see, now we can talk to her, and I believe set up the proper appointment. Because if you try to talk to her in person, she wants nothing to do with you. But now I think if we ask her about Glutman. Mr. Glutman is out at the moment. He was going to the Cage Club. Maybe you can find him there. If you ask her this in person, I don't know why, but it doesn't set that appointment up. But now that we know he's at the club, he will be there. Before he was not, but now he's sitting there chilling. I should have farmed one extra karma so I could have got my weapons up one more, but that's alright. Got a glamour shot too? Oh, do you? I don't have a glamorous shot. I should make one. I really should. I really thought about that. It'll be like a beard, kind of like, you know, strokage, and like, you know, the sexy one of like, ooh, you know, ooh, I think I'm so high, you know, ooh. And then like the, you know, and then the angry one, ooh, you know. I think I'd be good at that, yeah. Something to look forward to, yeah. Ooh, Pixie! Ooh, well, thank you very much. Wow. I am so flattered. Alright, this is the guy right here. So this is, this should be Grinder anyway. Shady character. Jake, you're still alive, you crazy man. You're a crazy man? You got tech in your head, people want bad. Alright, now that is pretty interesting stuff right there. So I apparently have something stored in my my archives that somebody wants, and I'm not gonna say who. I know who wants it, but yeah, I was gonna say, is that a spoiler? But I guess it kind of is, kind of. Go now, my men hide you. No charge. Glutman owe you a favor? Yeah. I fix everything. We hide you real good, you betcha. Alright. Now, I don't think he has anything really important. He's just kind of like... I think it's all just default answers from this guy. Yeah, so he's going to take care of me, though. He's going to hide me somewhere so these guys can't kill me. So they got me blindfolded now. O'Miley, Rack is a Crusader, and Krebel. Hello and welcome to all of you, and welcome back to those of you returning. How's it going? Is the new Shadowrun any good? Yes and no. Yes, it definitely had some cool features to it, but no, in a way of like the storyline was just so, excuse me, bloated, full of extra, excuse me, stuff that I was just like, man, the story is just way, way, way too elaborate for useless information. That was kind of a bummer. And I felt like the combat could have been improved compared to what it was. I feel like it definitely could have been done much better for the new hardware. Alright, you must be new to the carry yards. News travels fast here. Alright, so we've been relocated to the carry yards. I actually prefer the version on the Genesis over the SNES. But they were still both really... I feel like the SNES version has better music and a better storyline, whereas I feel like the Sega version had way better, like, way more intense combat, and it was more straightforward. But I agree with what Nova said in terms of, like, but they were both still really good, and I have to agree completely. They were both, like, I would like to eventually get the actual Sega copy, because I only played it on an emulator on my PSP, and I was like, wow, this is actually pretty cool. And there's not many Sega games that I've played in general, but that one I was like, wow, this is a fun one. So one day I'd like to actually get a real copy of that game and play through it, because I did not finish it on the PSP. I was like, wow, I just want to save it for one day when I really get it. Hey bro, how are you? Rakis, I am great. How are you? I'm a little tired today, but otherwise doing good. O'Miley, hi back at you. Oh, you changed your nickname. Yes, I remember. Don't tell me it's, ah, crap, what was it? It was, I remember. You even told me how to say it. Oh, man, I forget. It's, I can't remember. I forgot. But I do remember you being here, because you told me your real name, and then you told me even how to pronounce it, and now I forget. I I can't remember off the top of my head, darn it. Alright, the king is your only way out of here. So the king is in charge of the carry yards. I don't think she really knows anything else besides the king. Let's see. I don't think the king would like it if he saw me talking to you. Okay, we're going to leave her alone. I'm pretty sure she doesn't know anything else. Hey, Chummer, you a decker? I used to be a decker. Now, this guy, I don't know if he's like half elf or something like that, because you notice he's got more of a gray tint to his skin, like a greenish. So I think he's part elf. I used to be the best there was in the Matrix. Alright, so this guy used to be apparently pretty hardcore. Let's see, let's ask him a little bit about just supplies. Let's see. No IC could stop me. IC is integrated circuit. Rodrigo. There you go. Ah, thank you, Rodrigo. I forgot. Sorry, I forgot. I told you I probably would. I try, but yeah. Car yards. Oh, did I read it that way since I was little, and I always called it the carry yards. You're right, production. It is the car yards. I've read it that way since I was little, and it just habit. But yes, car yards. I can't believe I've read it as carry yards still. Thank you, production. Hey, Mesando, welcome back. Rodrigo. Anyway, no integrated circuit could stop me. My data jack and my cyberdeck allowed me to do as I wanted in Matrix. I could open any door or grab any data you needed. I was the best. Alright, well, good to know. Now, if I ask him about hiring, I don't think he'll... Yeah, see, he's not interested. You know anything about Shadowrunners? Don't judge me on what you see. I used to charge 1,000 Nuyen per run. That's actually a mid-range price there. Don't you know you can't run Armitage? Drake is gonna get you wherever you are. Now this Drake fella wants something from me. The car yards. Alright, anything to say about Drake? Now that I've seen you, I can't see what he's getting all worked up about. You don't look dangerous. You never know. Now I got my gun, so that's good. Gluttman got you in, yeah. The king don't allow anybody in here. You don't want the heat coming down on this place. The rent-a-cops, etc. The world, well, at least in Shadowrun, most of the world is run by the corporations, so you don't want to piss off the corporations. Yeah, see, this is basically a safe haven for a lot of people, and the king runs it. Ooh, we got another keyword. Fighting the king is the only way you're going to get out of here, and that's a pretty tough fight, but if you've got the Nuyen, you won't have to get your hands dirty. So what he's basically saying is, I have two options to get out of the car yards. I fight the king, or I pay my way out. And paying your way out is freaking expensive. It's like 15,000 Nuyen or something crazy like that. So you gotta have a lot of dough. Oh, this guy. Okay, this guy. I think there's only one other person that looks like him, and they have a slightly different color variation. But I always thought this guy looks cool with those glasses. He looks like he's out of Back to the Future 2, or something like that. Everyone's hiding from something, or yeah. Now see, being that he's here and he looks so unique, you'd think he'd have more information for you, but I don't think he has actually anything. I don't think anyway. Yeah. Now, where's that little boy? Yeah, see, now this little boy here, he's also, if I remember right, he's a unique picture as well. But he's a little more helpful. You're in big trouble, I know. I may only be a kid, but I keep my ears open. Now, this kid is helpful because he will sell you slap patches that you can heal yourself with. And he has an unlimited supply. They're, excuse me, they're not exactly cheap, but if you need a heal... in combat or something like that, this is the kid to go to for now. Pixie, you are correct. Also, didn't you used to have a tail? No. No, you're just a regular human. That was somebody else, yeah. Hey Noah, welcome back. Someone heavy must be after you for that big fixer dude to bring you here. A fixer is somebody who sets up runs or jobs for you to do, like hacking into the Matrix or assassination, whatever. So that's a fixer. So if we ask this kid about heal, 100. Okay, see, 100 new yen for one slap patch. That's not exactly very cheap, but we'll probably get a couple of those later on if we need to. For now, though, this is kind of. I apologize. This is where the game is going to get a little boring for a bit. You have to grind here, and a lot. This game does have grindy spots. If you don't grind, you're not going to do well in the arena, which is really important because, well, here, I'll show you at least the first fight. The opposing... Yes, you did, Pixie, you did. She looked like that. It was a woman. And she had a tail, yes. That was Kitsune. Or Kitsune, I believe. Teammate finder is broken. Now I'm a grump breadcrumb. It never worked properly, Nova. I gotta hire somebody to make it properly work. I wish it worked right, because it would be great. I mean, I really want that feature to be like a big thing for people. Alright, this is, I'm going to show you guys the arena real fast. So this is the fighting area. People come here and they watch you fight it out with somebody else, and it's anything is allowed. Guns, knives, you know, all that kind of stuff. So we talked to this guy about setting up a fight. Hey you, yeah you got some meat? You got sprains? You low on creds, eh? Why not, wait, why not you want to try fighting here for the money, eh? Maybe knives, maybe clubs, you fight for crowds, yes? You get new yen real easy, what say? First we're going to say no, and talk to him about, because this guy, if you get the negotiation keyword, which you can only get from one person, so you got to know to talk to that one guy, he teaches you how, but he wants 1,000 new yen to teach you the negotiation skill, so we're not going to be able to afford that yet, but it's really nice because paying the 1,000 new yen now for the negotiation skill and then upgrading it will allow you later on to bring down the price of deckers that can be very expensive. Like there's this one guy I love to hire. He's really good. His name is Steelflight, and he's really good at hacking, and he's just a good all-around fighter, but he's like 2,000 or 3,000 new yen per term, and you gotta keep, you know, paying per term if you want to keep them on board. But if you negotiate, I think you can bring him down to like 2,500, even like 2,000, something like that. It's a big chunk, so it's really worth it if you're hiring people. So I'm gonna say no to that right now, but we are gonna say yes to the fight. Now this guy, he might beat me up pretty bad. I don't know. He hit me for 5, so he hits kind of hard. He's got some kind of claw there he's scratching me with. 3 karma. That's good. So I got a nice chunk of karma. I got the kill, and I made some money. So 300 new yen. You good fighter. We like good fight. Here's 300 new yen. Money better if you fight again. So before we do that, though, you always want to go back and heal up. Why was it always little kids who are forced to be healers in all futuristic games? It's like every game I see, there's a kid who heals or sells healing. That is true, Hobbit. You are right. That's a good point. I don't know. We're gonna up the body a little more so we can take some more damage there. Gotta love those 8 sound channels. See, the Super Nintendo only has 8 sound channels, so when music is playing, if you make certain sound effects as well, it'll actually cut out parts of the music sometimes, because it has to occupy an extra channel that was being used by the music. Anyway, let's do another fight here. We're gonna go until I get my butt kicked. I will teach you the meaning of pain, fool. Now this guy shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, see, that wasn't so bad. He was easier, so we only got 1 karma that time. He barely even laid into me. But we made more money, so 700 Nuyen. Now you can actually ask him about the king if you want to fight the king. You got big dreams, you not last long, but crowds like. Fight the king, yes? We're going to say no, because yeah, the king is crazy tough right now. Until we upgrade and get better stats, there's no way we can take on the king right now. He will stomp me into the ground. This is why I was saying it gets a little grindy though, because to get tougher in this game, you need to upgrade your body and your strength so you can take more hits. Sneak out of the room, but you'll never know if I really... No, I won't. I will not. Dingo Sweets, how you doing, Dingo? Nice place to make some money. Yes, this is pretty much the best place that you can make money in the game. You make just gobs of cash. I shouldn't say the best. It's one of the better areas. But you can also make a ton of cash by hacking into the Matrix. You can make anywhere from like a couple hundred to tens of thousands of dollars hacking the Matrix. But you got to hack into the proper areas. You got to be in the right spots. And obviously, the higher amount of money that you make from hacking in the Matrix, the higher the risk is. So you need yourself quite a good decker to actually take advantage of that. Just beat D3 as my... Oh, hey, Sea Lion! That's awesome! Good job! Nicely done. Alright, so a couple Nuyen, no karma though. See, then we actually... The karma is what we want. What we want. So, that's why I was also saying it's like... We really don't even need money here. Money is not the problem, unless you want to buy your way out. It's karma. We need karma, and a lot of it. So, figure I'll do a little farming here, and then maybe I'll take a break, and then I think we're going to switch it up to Diablo 3 afterwards. Yeah, my shooting is really bad. That's why I need karma to up it a little bit. I need at least 2, though, and I think I only have 1 right now. So as soon as I get 1 more karma, we're going to up it again. Because now I have enough health to at least take quite a few hits. It's going to probably be at least another 3 upgrades of my shooting skill before it's like really even respectable. Maybe 2. My gun is also very basic, so it's like I'm using a basic gun. Very bad shot. They actually put this spot here just so you could farm though, because otherwise I can pretty much guarantee you if they didn't have... Oh man. Holy crap. Alright, I gotta leave the money behind. That guy was just stomping me into the ground. How much karma? Oh, I have 2 karma. Alright. And I'm on my way to more. There's gotta be some kind of internal experience counter going on that rewards you karma. But they don't actually show it, like a progression bar. So let's up our firearms. Another one. I think I have all of the music from Shadowrun on the playlist that we normally listen to. I like it that much. Excuse me, actually, let's see if we can make some fast karma in the arena again. Pretty much what happens in the arena is you get to a certain point and there's this one guy, he throws Molotov cocktails at you and blows the crap out of you. And unless you don't have a really good amount of defense and all that, you can't beat him. He's just really tough. Alright, now this guy, he says, I will avenge you, brother. So I just killed his brother before, and he is tougher. You can see he's got a much better firearm skill than his brother did. But we got him. So 3 karma and what? Maybe 1,500 Nuyen? 1,000, okay. There's actually a lot of fighters in this arena as well. After you beat the king, though, you're allowed to leave, and you don't have to fight the rest. It's completely up to you. But if you go back at some point to take them on, it gets insane. You fight an orc that is just out of control. Alright, we're going to up the firearm again here. So now I should be a much better shot. My damage is still pretty low because I'm only using this little Beretta. But at least I'll be more accurate with the shots. Yeah, see, that's why I can't wear headphones, Shu. I can't stand having that feeling on my ear. Earbuds or earphones. They both make my ears hurt. Hey, Automata, how are you? Welcome back. Alright, so who's this guy? Oh, this guy, I think I can beat this guy. Now, he's a mage, so he can cast spells on me. If he decides to, that is. I don't know if he's going to, but if he does, it could hurt a lot. He seems to be more interested in just shooting me. Nice. Now, only one karma there, though, so that was not that great for the karma. 2,000 Nuyen, though. Good deal. You know what? Maybe I said 15,000 Nuyen to pay my way out of here, but now I'm wondering if I was actually wrong on that number. Let's go talk. This is the king right here, by the way, so we can talk to him. Let's see. I'm the king. I don't care who you got in here. You're on my property now. If you want out, it'll cost you, let's say, 4,000. Oh, 4,000. Okay. So I think I can actually afford my way out of here, or very close anyway. How much do I have? Oh, 4,140. So I could buy my way out of here right now, but that's a waste, in my opinion, of 4,000 Nuyen. I really don't want to spend that on just buying my way out of here, when instead I can fight him and get myself out of here for free. But again, that takes a lot of really beefing myself up. Now we're gonna up the strength. Oh, it's already 3. Okay, never mind. Thing messed up. Congressing me on why I got a girlfriend. Shoo, I'm not really sure what you're talking about there. You kind of lost me. You should be able to hire all the Emilios in the world. Yes, I will have a lot of money where I can actually hire a lot of people. That is for certain. There's a gun that I want to buy as soon as I get out of here that's really good. It's a T250 shotgun, and it hits for like 8 damage, I think, like 4 to 8 damage. Alright, this guy's really laying into me pretty hard. I don't know if I'm going to get this guy. Oh, this is looking bad. Oh, he got me, I think. Yep. But he didn't kill me. Sometimes they kill you, but looks like they ended the fight before he actually killed me. Which, that's good. So let's just go and rest up a bit. So now I've hit kind of a bottleneck here. I might be able to get lucky and take that guy out, but instead of just trying to get lucky, I'd rather farm a little bit of karma and strengthen my guy. This is pretty much the only spot in the entire game where you do have to do some grinding like this. At least from what I remember. There is another spot in the game where you can grind karma if you want, but it's not quite as mandatory as this area. If you want to get out without paying the fees, that is. Keyboard is drunk. What I said is, you missed congratulating me on getting a girl. Oh! Well, I didn't know. I must have missed that message or something, Shu. Well then, hey, congratulations. That's good. Hopefully that goes well for you. Nice. Now you can tell my firearms have been definitely upgraded now because I'm getting many more hits. We just need that karma now, though. Nice shot. See, these guys don't really have a whole lot of money, but it's still worth it to get it, because money gets pretty tight at certain times here. Not yet, Shu. Not yet. That'll probably be after I take a break, but I want to do a little bit of farming here first. A little bit. I know it's not the most exciting thing, but it has to happen. Like, if we want to progress the game and actually come out better in the end and have more money available for upgrades and whatnot, then this is the optimal route. I was thinking what I might do is tomorrow I'll play this as well, and then just kind of pick up a little bit each day. I also thought everybody could use a little something different from Diablo 3, because I've been playing a lot of that lately, a lot. Figure, why not mix it up a bit? This guy's a pretty decent shot. Money. How much karma did I get? 3? Okay. Let's try to get one more. Andy, what is the thing you want most want for the stream? Interesting question, SRD. Well, I guess I have 2 answers for that. There's the what I like. I don't know if you mean what do I want, like if it's something like actually tangible, like some item, or if you mean like if it's just like a concept. Because if it's just a concept, and if it could be like something tangible or a concept, then I guess the concept would be, I like the idea of the stream one day becoming really big, really popular, but still having the same kind of community where everybody is respectful to each other and enjoys each other's company, and it's just an all-around good place to hang out and have a nice time. Oh, physical. Well, I guess that would probably be the next thing that I feel that would improve the stream, I guess, would be a new microphone. Everybody says this one's decent, and I think it is. I think it's definitely a decent microphone, but I feel like an actual professional microphone would make like a really big difference in terms of just picking up my voice and everything, and I don't know, I feel like that might be a nice upgrade. So I guess, yeah, in terms of that, that's probably the next thing. After that, maybe a green screen, and then other little things. Like, I need a hard drive to store, like, the rest of the videos and stuff, because my hard drive space is getting a little low now. But, I don't know, I guess, like, I don't know, one day I'd like to get a server set up. I was thinking about setting up a server where, then we could have, like, a 24-hour, just all the time Terraria server, and a Starbound server. I think that would be pretty cool. Minecraft as well. I'd like to have a Minecraft server. So if I had another powerful computer to host that'd be cool. But that's like way in the distant future, because that gets expensive. You need a good computer, a good server computer for that. You need a good internet connection, which I have a good internet connection, but if you're having multiple server programs running on a single server, then you're going to need a pretty good connection there. I was also thinking about, right now at least, having a Ventrilo server set up. I could do that right now, and I think I have the bandwidth to handle that, no problem. So I was thinking I'd like to set up a Ventrilo server at some point, maybe, for everybody. That way, because a lot of people have expressed, they really like the community here, and they have a good time. And I thought, well, excuse me. If I have a Ventrilo server set up, then Ventrilo allows you to do text chatting, like like we have here with Twitch, or it allows voice chat as well. And that way, if you want to just go in there and only do text chat, if you're kind of like, if you're a shy person, you're like, I don't really want to do voice chat, but I want to talk with other people from the stream, then that'll be available. But if you want to do voice chat, then there's plenty of channels that people can join, because as I've been streaming, I've noticed that quite a few people have become friends with each other as well, and I think that's awesome. Like, I really, if anything, I want to further encourage people not to just be friends with me, but with each other in this stream as well, because we've got a lot of awesome people, and some of these people don't have a whole lot of friends, and I know they could definitely use more, and I would love to see that. So I feel like having a Ventrilo going would just be like a nice little way for when I'm not actually streaming, for people just to be able to still talk to each other in the after hours and get to know each other better, and just I want people to be able to make more friends and you know, stuff like that. So that's really something that I've been like thinking about. Like last night, I was actually I was writing it down. I wrote it down on my little thing here, and I was just saying, you know, what do people want? People want friends, and how to help them to get to know each other better. And I put a little question mark there, just saying, you know, how can I help people getting each other to kind of like, you know, knowing each other and whatnot. And that's why I was thinking, well, you know, it's I think Ventrilo would at least be a good step in the right direction for that. I think anyway. So I'm probably going to look into setting up like maybe a 100 user server or something like that. Seeing how that goes. Like a studio mic. Yes, Shu. I guess like a studio kind of mic. If you want to see, I was looking at a microphone that a lot of people gave really good reviews. If you look on the donation page, you can actually see the microphone that I was looking at. It's not cheap, but it got crazy good reviews, and I thought, well, that sounds like a microphone that might be the way to go. I want to donate 50. Should I get a gift card or just use the donate link? Well, SRD, that's a very generous donation. First of all, thank you. I appreciate you thinking of that. That's really awesome. Yes, if you want to use the donate link, that would be just fine. I guess, or a Newegg gift card if you want to do that instead, if you prefer not using PayPal. Actually, I guess it might be better to use the Newegg gift card, because then it takes less out. PayPal takes like 10% or something like that of the money that you send. So yeah, if you want to use a Newegg gift card, that I don't think it takes anything then. It's just, I think it's like if you pay 50, it gives you the full 50. And then I can just put the code in when I buy the microphone. But yeah, that would be great, SRD. Thank you. If you need a link for the donation, just let me know. Raid Call is amazing. Read up on this. I've heard Raid Call quite a few times. I don't really know any, like, I know basically now how it works. I've been instructed on the basics of it, but have I actually, you know, read about it? No. So I will take a look, and maybe Raid Call will be the better way for me to go. Free and light, setting up as fast as easy with dozens. Now I would imagine setting up a server, if it's actually entirely free, that would be pretty crazy. Hold up to 100,000 users at a time in a single raid call group. Wow. That's crazy. File transferring, chat records, personalized themes. Is this entirely free, or is it one of the kind of programs where it's only free if you use basic stuff, but then if you want the good one, you gotta pay? It looks like it's entirely free. I'm guessing anyway, because I don't see anything else. Huh. Very interesting. How do I send a Newegg? Yes, you can message me the gift card on Twitch there, or SRD. If you don't have me on Steam, you can have me on Steam as well. That's completely up to you. But yeah, well then SRD, thank you very much. I gotta say, I really appreciate that, because I pretty much most of the stuff now for the stream in terms of like actual improvements, like things that I was like, hey, I want to actually, you know, do this or that to improve the stream. Most of it has been taken care of now. It's just like a few little things here and there. So that's probably the last major item that really is like major stream improvement outside of just like a server or something. But again, like I don't see that happening anytime soon. That's like quite the big deal. But yeah, thank you SRD. Really, I appreciate that, because any donations like that, when it goes to like a new microphone or this or that, I feel like you're not just improving, like, you know, things for me, but you're making it better for the stream all the way around. So it really is, like, definitely, that is a big deal to me. Why did the chat, what happened to, there we go, okay. Hey, Zoc, welcome back to you. Nightbot only works on night. Yeah, Nightbot it hates daytime. Raid Call is better than TeamSpeak in my opinion. I never really liked TeamSpeak very much. I didn't like hate it, but it definitely, ultimately I liked Ventrilo myself, but I can look into Raid Call, and if I try it out and I test it and I'm like, hey, this is actually pretty decent, then I'll probably use that instead, because it looks like it has a lot of really good features. Which karma do we have? 5, okay. It doesn't actually notify me when I get karma here. I thought that it did, but it just kind of seems to do it on its own. Also, honestly, if you want a gaming talk without that much of a hassle, Gamebox is somewhat better. Sounds like I have quite a few options. Well, the only reason why I would go with Ventrilo as my primary, I guess, is because I am very familiar with Ventrilo. It's very easy to set up. I've done it before, and it's a very straightforward, no-hassle kind of program. But it sounds like Raid Call is better for my situation, where it's like well, it did tell me the karma, okay. Where it's a group environment kind of thing, and it's actually like, you know, you have a lot of people coming in and stuff. So Raid Call definitely seems more like it would be geared towards that, I think, anyway. Hey, O'Neill! Welcome back to you, friend. How's your day going? TeamSpeak and Raid Call, okay. Yeah, see, TeamSpeak, I don't know. I feel like that one was like so-so. And then Mumble, I hated Mumble. Mumble was awful. I don't know how people use that. Like, I'm sorry, if you use Mumble and you like it, you know, that's fine and all, but me, I hated it. It was so bad. So bad. Vent is tried and tested, never had issues, just my... and that is actually why I would go with Ventrilo, only because, from my personal experience, it's like, yes, I know Ventrilo, I know all the ins and outs and everything like that, so yeah, that's exactly why I'm okay with, like, going with Vent there. Let's do another body. Actually, strength? Yeah, we'll do... Okay. We're probably going to try to get, another strength and then another firearm, but I might be able to go and fight that guy now and live. Hey Gravios, how are you? Let's see if we can take this guy on now. We've definitely upgraded the body and the strength. You know, I said strength acts as a form of mitigation, which I'm pretty sure it does, but now I'm thinking maybe I should check. Yeah, see, I killed that guy, and he took less than half my health away, so that was definitely better. And 3,000 Nuyen. That's quite the payment there. Hey, Mr. Minecraft, welcome back to you. Here we go. Strength. Ranges from 0 to 6. Begins on 0. That's strange. Okay, yeah, I guess I upgraded a little bit. Which weapons and armor are you able to use? Okay, so actually it does not modify a passive damage reduction. I was wrong, which is good though, so I won't waste any more on it. But I need that strength anyway to get the shotgun. I have to have that. But for now, we're just going to up our health and our firearms, so that's one less thing to worry about. Andy, what's your email so you can message me? I can just paste it. Let me just copy and paste it. Actually, here, if I just say it. Lockdonin@hotmail.com. Where's the at thingy? At. Backspace. Here, let's try that again. Lockdonin@hotmail.com. New line. It's supposed to... I don't know why it's not putting the at sign, but that's my email. I'm trying to get FTL achievement where you get to Sector 8 without entering an area with an environmental hazard. Well, that sounds difficult. Sorry we were unable to connect to chat when something happened. Reconnecting seconds. Oh, this again? Oh, maybe... Oh, did it mess up a little bit? Or is it Twitch? It must be Twitch, I guess. Okay. As long as it's not my IRC. Thanks, SRD. Hey, there you are, O'Neill. Just want to chill here for a bit. Hope all is well. Well, O'Neill, that's fine. You know I don't require you to talk or chat or anything like that. And yes, all is well for me. Just playing some Shadowrun. Excuse me. Andy, you Irish. Mataleo? I might be. I know I actually have I consider myself a mutt. I know I have, I actually have a lot of different backgrounds from all over the world, and so yes, I could have some Irish blood in me. I'm not entirely sure. I've never really looked at my family tree like really in depth, so I don't know. Yes, that is true. I am part cat bug, and that I'm very proud of. You know, I'm very like happy to say, you know, I celebrate the cat bug ritual by eating sugar peas every you know, beginning of the year. There, I have my bowl of sugar peas and dance around all happy and stuff. It's great. Sugar peas. Typical American, I guess. Yeah. Well, actually, that's not entirely true. I try not to be a typical American because typical Americans, a lot of, I'm sure plenty of you know, a lot of Americans are very rude and self-centered, and I used to be that. I did, and I don't want to be like that, and I wanted to be, you know, just better than that. Part of what I realized when I started streaming, it was interesting. I actually, I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4 months after I had been streaming on Paranoid Andy, I kind of had a thought, and I was like, wow, in a sense, I'm kind of representing my country. You know, it's you're getting a look at an American here, and I was like, wow, you know, it's I'm kind of setting a bit of a tone here, and I hope that I at least set a good example to show that even though most of us are douchebags, not all of us are. We, you know, that probably sounds a little high and mighty of myself, but you know, I try not to be. But at the same time, I try to be better than just being a douche. So hopefully, I'm at least like, you know, semi-douche rather than full douche. You know. That's true. Why you gots to deny me my human rights? He's also paranoid. I am. That's true. One paranoid American. My aim is actually quite decent now. I might only need one more firearm upgrade, and then after that, just body. I think we can do a little more arena again. It's just once I get to the guy with the Molotovs and the machine gun, he actually has a freaking Uzi. He blows the crap out of you. It hits for like 8 damage just over and over. It's just like 8, 8, 8, 8. It's really bad. So, how much do we have? 5? Okay, yeah, we can do an upgrade here. And we'll go fight in the arena again, see how much further we can get. Get some more chunks of karma. Body's 6. Nice. I should be fairly accurate. You don't think very highly of your fellow Americans, it seems. I'd say there's probably a lot more decent Americans than you make it seem, though. Put it this way, it's just a big country in general. There's a lot of jerks, but there's also a lot of good people, too. But what bothers me is our image globally. I don't really want to talk about this too in depth, because this is just borderline debate stuff and like, controversial things, and I don't want to get into that, because I just don't want to. That's when it just starts getting kind of icky and ugh. But I don't know. There's just a lot of bad vibes that people put out, and I know it's not just America that does it. It's just, you know, all over the world. Every country has jerks and idiots and whatever, and fine. But I guess it's just, I at least feel like I want to do my part to show that, you know, even though a lot of the country looks like very arrogant and whatnot, it's, you know, not everybody is like that. But also, again, I just don't want to be that kind of person in general. Anyway. Uh-oh, this guy, he's tough. This guy's gonna stomp me. This is one of the guys I was talking about. If I get lucky, maybe I can beat him, but that freaking machine gun is just, yeah, he's... Nah, he got me. And he almost killed me, too. Like, just barely clinging to life. Yeah, see, I need more, definitely more body to fight that guy. He's mean. I don't know. Yeah, Twitch with the messages. So annoying that it does that. Sorry about that, everybody. I don't know if you actually have to make the save in order to get the full heal, but I just do it anyway. Now, I might be able to take on the king very soon, but I'd like to get one more body point. I have a lot of Nuyen too. I have 7,000, so that's pretty good. Look at that, almost every shot. Well, every shot I just fired there hit, so that's really good. I would think it's pretty safe to say my firearms are upgraded enough for the moment. So now it just comes down to having more health. I still haven't missed a shot yet since I've upgraded. There, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, he must have a weird position there or something. Good attitude. Thank you. I try anyway, you know. Ultimately, you know, as I've discussed plenty of times in the past, I did not like the kind of person that I used to be, and I just want to strive to be something better. One day when I die, I'd like to be remembered at least as a decent person. That would be nice. Oh man, it really must be eating a lot of messages. That's so stupid. That sucks. Why, Twitch? Like, why does this have to happen? Let's try this again and hope it doesn't consume all my messages. I can deal with the average Americans until they start telling me about their freedom and how only USA has it. Yeah, that's, I don't know. Some people just get really high and mighty about this and that, and I'm just like, you know, hey, come on now. Really? What's the deal? But yeah, Frost, I can definitely see how that would be like, you know, really? Come on now. feel like one more body upgrade might get me where I need to be to kill that machine gun guy. And I might be able to kill the king now, too. I know I ignored the money, but I'm going to start farming a little faster. Because it's really just about the karma. Collecting the money takes too long anyway. 4. We need 2 more. Whoa, that's a lot of guys. Yeah. I'm not going to give too much of information on these subjects, by the way. I'm not going to really have much to say because I just really don't want to get into any kind of major discussion about it. My biggest fear in chat of even discussing that stuff is at some point, somewhere, somebody's going to get offended. And that's the last thing I want. Like, I don't want to offend anybody. I just want to kind of have a live and let live attitude about things and just enjoy video games and enjoy each other's company. And that's as far as it goes for me. So yeah, I am reading what you're saying there, Pixie, but I don't really have much input right now. This guy, I'm getting a little low on health. This is probably the last guy before we go. Actually, I think I might have 6 anyway. Yes, I do. Very good. Nice. Live and love butts? Yeah, that too. Nothing wrong with that. Live, love butts. Yes. Alright. So I pretty much have like a little more than double the health I had when I first started the game. I'm going to try to take on the king now. I don't know how this is going to go, but let's just see what we can do here. Because if I can take on the king, then I get out of here for free. But he's tough. He is tough. There is a trick that you can do to sometimes kind of manipulate and beat him without taking any damage, or at least much. Which I might do. I think he got... Oh, wait. Well, here, if I can pull the trick off, I will. Just get him on the screen just enough. He doesn't seem to see you, but you can still hit him. Ah, he got me. And he killed me, too. He actually murdered me. Oh. They put you in the body bag for good. There's no coming back from that one. Let me see if I can maybe trick him here and get him this time. Alright. Yeah, see, the other save games were gone anyway. It's been a while. Vanity and Noah, welcome back to both of you. I think you're both refreshing chat, but you get a welcome back. Yeah, you are. Hopefully it's not eating your messages, though. Oops, I did the wrong... Well... I meant to fight the king, not this guy. This guy's so mean. Yeah. FASA Corporation and Data East. As far as I know, they both went bankrupt. Which is really lame because FASA is MechWarrior. And I know they made that MechWarrior Online, but I don't know if that was FASA. But either way, it's just MechWarrior Online. It's not like campaign and stuff, and I'm like very sad by that. I wish they made a MechWarrior 5. Alright, let's try the King. Oh, that was close. I almost had it, I think. Sneaky one. If I can get him, it'll be great, but yeah, otherwise this isn't working so good. I might just have to go and farm them. Ah! Oh! Let's try the top way. No, he's not cooperating at all. He's got me again. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna happen. There's no way I can, like, straight up tank him now. Unless he glitches. Yeah, that's no good. Oh, oh! Well, you can see the crowd at least. See all the people watching and stuff. Oh. Man, he plays for keeps. That's what he does. Well, anyway, we're going on 3 hours now. I need a break, and we'll call that it for now for today. We got pretty far, and then we can pick that up. I think tomorrow we can do that, but tonight I want to show you guys what I got in Diablo 3 last night. I got a new item, and this is one of those kind of items where it makes you ridiculously powerful. So I'd like to show that off